Whoa.
Hi, Scissor. How are you? It's been a minute, dude. Or at least it's been a minute, stream-wise. Catacombs kind of spooky, debatable.
Whoa.
Hi, Aya.
Our victories have multiplied, our bond not so.
We could never have been. Everything has told us our love is impossible.
You are right. Something bigger has called us. But our love lives in the duat.
Only now we are letting go.
Let the gods decide.
The gods are dead.
We must sacrifice our personal lives for the greater good. All this darkness was for a reason.
I was wrong to be so reckless in public without killing. We must work in the shadows.
Egypt has fallen. Greece also. And Rome will fall too. All will fall to the creed, yet no one will know.
When we assassinate only those who deserve it. The few sick souls who try to control us. But they will never know who we are. Cold, calculated, poets of the kill.
I am fine with this. I am not a father anymore. I am not a husband. I am not a Medjay. I am a hidden one.
Yes. We are the hidden ones.
We sharpen our blades and pull what hope is left from this foul earth.
Good Bayek of Siwa. What are you of now?
A new creed. Ours is finished.
Those don't need to be your last words.
Who the fuck are you? Ugh!
Does the name William Miles ring a bell?
Assassin?
Then you know who I am. We, the assassins, have been watching you. It's unusual for an Abstergo employee to take an interest in a country's revolution.
You're not wrong there.
We know about your work with the Animus. Astounding what you and Deanna were up to.
D.
They played you, didn't they? Sophia Ricken made you so many promises.
Enough! We're not talking about her.
Sure. Plenty of other subjects to cover on our ride to Alexandria.
Don't assume I'm going anywhere with you.
Well, let's look at your options. You can come with me, or you can stay here and do the dance of death again and again until you make a mistake. They only need you to make one. There's no going back to your old life, Layla.
I never planned to.
But you'd finally be able to work on the Animus project. Our version of it. And with us, you'd always have the freedom to do things your way.
Fine. Let's do this. That doesn't mean I'm on your side.
Good enough.
What? What, I'm supposed to go back? What am I doing?
These articles on hidden chambers, always so misguided. Always missing crucial information.
Bit of an overreaction.
Avoid
That's
this chance to
Desmond's
get back
father.
in the Animus.
It's Desmond's father. I want to talk to him. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slam past it. Does he have painted nails? You have painted nails? No, they're just badly textured. I didn't want to look at the cactuar. I didn't want this.
Stay away from my laptop.
I should, shouldn't I? It's a terrible invasion of privacy. Just think of it as me reliving your memories.
Bayek's a corpse. I'm alive.
You're right, and I apologize.
Why the fuck is that there? Because game's dumb. I didn't know how else to say it. Yes, Bayek.
Bayek.
Stay away from him.
We've been looking for him for so long, and you found him.
Technically, Abstergo found him.
Yes, but you lived him. I can't wait to hear the stories you have to tell.
Yeah, stay away from him. Good boy. Cactuars are also everywhere. True. Also, that last scene with Aya was like cool as fuck because of the music, and then they fucking ruined it with that bird skull thing. They found a way to ruin it. I don't care anymore.
Is that for Foxidas? A gift?
No. It's a relic. I don't want to talk about it, Damastis.
Isn't that Bayek's? Let me have it. I'll give it to Foxidas myself. He loves these things.
I'll kill you. How about that? I'm in no mood for compromise today.
All my Corsair stuff shipped.
We pass Neapolis in the crack of morning. With strong wind, you'll be standing in Rome's Forum in, 2 days' time. It's over between you and Bayek, eh? I can feel... No decision is easy. But you are a chosen one. And now you are free! Like me!
So begins a new day.
Pick up the pace!
Sail to Rome? Is this like is this still main? Is this okay? I wanted to make sure that this wasn't DLC. So am I about to kill Caesar? Are they about to rewrite history to say that
Speed, Shadow!
that the assassins killed Caesar?
Roman fleet up ahead. Do you see?
Don't drop your guard entirely. We should assume they are expecting us.
You sound thrilled about it.
Eager, old man. Eager to be done with this scum. And move on to the next pile of scum.
Infinite scum! Such is the world we live in.
They always say that like press W for battle speed, but like if I don't press W, then nothing happens. So like, what's non-battle speed? You know? How do I go travel speed? You know?
We have been spotted!
Those flares will summon their navy.
Prepare yourselves!
I didn't know I was supposed to be hiding. Oh.
Here they come.
Oh.
Forward, men! Litter the sea with
That
their
was
shattered
a lot
hulls.
scarier. 23 times stab. Yeah, we're gonna have to stab him 23 times. Yeah!
Shit! Got us that time! Take a piece of that! Off the tempo! Off the pace, brothers! Ready! More speed, Shadow!
Ah, the songs they will sing about us when this day is out.
If that happens, Foxidas, I will wear seaweed like a siren and sing them myself.
I will hold you to that.
Believe me, you would be sorry. Now let's end this.
How do I do this? Like that. Gotcha.
Another down! There is only one more left for the abyss.
I mean, I feel like there's gonna be a lot more, but yeah.
Give them hell of a fan!
Let's hang out here.
Take a piece of that! Arrows incoming!
Attack allied ships. I can't help that they're in the way.
Aiming! Speed up!
I can't help that they're in the way. 28. I'm gonna have to stab him 28
They
times,
set
dude.
fire
Hey, Otto, how
ships
are you?
upon us!
Gods. Our fleet is too tightly formed. They'll hit us.
We are overwhelmed! These hell ships are too many!
The fire ship.
We must sink them before they reach us. They'll doom us if they strike us. Take them down!
Fire ships front!
Go to heaven! Take a piece of arming up!
Hold
We got hit a
steady!
little bit. We got hit a little bit. That's fine.
Up tempo!
More
go.
fire ships close! By the gods, they're
Where?
everywhere!
What? Where? I don't see him. Oh.
Ready!
Did I just miss?
Arrows incoming! Ah! Hey! Return this river, boys!
Can't hit them.
Go to heaven! Stop! Take off some arrows incoming!
There we go.
Got them!
Can I hit them?
Damn! Give them hell of a fan! Steady! Steady! Go to heaven!
Yeah.
Hit the square with that one!
Okay.
Hey!
Go to heaven!
Fire ships left!
I see him. Don't you worry. Gameplay is weird and greatly improved in Odyssey.
Shit! That time! Give them hell of a fan!
Poseidon, help us! It's an armada!
Do we have the firepower to deal with this?
I can't see how! With our fleet dispersed and our allies gone, we're undone!
Man up, you old sodlick! Save your bloody ship!
Another fleet there! Blast! Jove's pissing on our heads from the peak of Olympus!
They're not
No,
ours?
no! It's Brutus and Cassius! Look!
And our catapults with them! Put them to use! Race! Nay! Don't fear this beast! She's a great and girthy whale, but will dance around her bulk like minnows in a pond!
You weren't a poet in your youth, right, Foxidas?
Oh, I should have been, I think. A philosopher too. Ah, what we should have been. A million
There we
things
go.
that I...
You must write your memoirs.
You're giving me a Dorito? I'll take the Dorito.
And if you'll promise to sneak one copy into the library, our legend will live on. Surely this chapter will be the most widely read of all.
I'll take the Dorito. It's gamer fuel.
With that one!
I'm sinking! It's fine. I'm sure we're not even sinking. We're actually fine. We're still moving, actually.
Another fleet there! Blast! Jove's pissing on our heads from the peak of Olympus!
No! It's Brutus and Cassius! Look!
And our catapults with them! Put them to use! Brace! Nay! Don't fear this beast! He's a great and girthy whale, but will dart around their bulk like minnows in a pond!
You weren't a poet in your youth, were you, foxy
That
ass?
got rammed.
Oh, I should have been, I think. A philosopher too. Ah, what we should have been. A million things that I am.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
must write your memoirs one day.
I didn't mean to ram
I
into
may
you.
just
I
do.
wasn't looking.
And if you'll promise to sneak one copy into the library, a legend will live on. Surely this chapter will be the most widely read of all. Ready
Damn
to
it.
fire! Firing!
Up the pace, brothers! More speed, Zeno!
Random French guy on boat. What do you mean?
Firing!
What, did you hear someone French? I mean, I feel like a lot of the voice actors are French. Like, I've heard a lot of, like, French kind of accents. Because Ubisoft is a French company.
Ready! Now!
Like, I feel like a lot of the voice actors are French.
Speed up!
Up the pace,
We
brothers!
have them!
Up tempo! More speed, Zeno!
Fire!
Speed up!
Easy peasy. So that could maybe make some. Nah,
Down, you
dog.
demons into the sea!
Hey, you slackers!
You heard her. The
For
gods
not
are
the
dead.
rest. Today, we sail together.
What port are you taking us to?
There's a town called Antium I'd like to try. Lots of merchants sail in and out of there. Should be safe for you. From there, it's a half-day's ride to Rome.
Not dead, that's dramatic. That's what she said. She said the gods are dead.
It is only a matter of days before Caesar will officially become a tyrant.
There he is. The people love you, Caesar. You're a god.
The Senate will not bow so easily.
That parliament of clucking hens. Let me be your wolf.
Go. Do nothing until I give the signal.
Now you're just showing off.
So Caesar is the king of the Order now.
Caesar is the father of understanding.
You and Caesar will die.
You are meddling with the affairs of the Order. The Order is greater than Rome.
I want to point out that I already fought
the
this
rest
guy.
of the liars and slaves.
Huh. You make me understand why murder is just.
I command
But
armies. I control greatness.
Sort of
I
reason
will
of why I'm
erase
fighting
your
him
order
again,
from
but
the
still.
annals.
Kneel to Caesar. Kneel to Rome. It feels good to side with winners. We are the writers of history.
Caesar will follow you to oblivion.
Your son pissed himself when he saw the knife.
I will feed your heart to vultures. You have no honor! You stole everything from me!
I am a Gabiniani. I thought you would scurry away, little one. You should have taken your chance to drop off the map.
Lavius isn't here
Oh.
to save you this time, Septimius. No Roman deals will be made.
I do like that he has a unique weapon over all the other enemies, though. stole it from Kratos is what he did. The weapon? What do you mean? In my opinion, I think this is the hardest boss fight. I just beat it first try, so.
Damn you, Lupa.
My son's heart. For your life.
Was revenge everything you hoped? You and the Medjay shall drench the sheets with your sweat tonight.
This stuff.
With the Order, I served them and your beloved Egypt. And I'll be rewarded in the afterlife. An eternity of drinking and whoring with my brothers.
The only thing that waits for you is oblivion. For your name, your order, and the rotting corpses of your Gabignani. Up and devour your fetid heart.
Caesar must be in the Curia, with the rest of the Senate.
Jackal? Jackal? Is it Jackal? Jackal? Yoink. Hey NFW, how are you? What are the masked people and why are they here? Cult. They're like the, you know, the Templars from the other games? They're like that except before. Oh, I didn't think this through. Oh, I didn't think this through. Oh, I didn't think it through.
Huh? Non disparuit. Damnant. Fimo mesto. Ik anima non est. Salite ivi.
No talkies. This is fine.
Et hic hoc modo. Non est anime hic. Hey, Yuridinia.
This is fine. Come sniff the dandelions, the whistling dandelions. Or whatever the fuck these are. Oh, you know. Classic whistling dandelions. What? It's my AC garden. Nice lattice fencing. Was that a Roman thing originally? Did the lattice style come from Rome? You didn't see shit.
Siste, non muovere.
You didn't see shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah, me neither. Hey, Burpee, how are you? Oh.
I ask only this, that you join with me in building a new Rome.
A Rome with you as king?
Let Caesar speak!
We want a Rome that offers justice, peace, and land to all its citizens, not just the privileged few.
You are just as privileged as I.
I am not dictator for life.
An honor bestowed upon me by the people of Rome. Would you have me refuse such a gift?
We would have you think of Rome before yourself.
I will unite the Republic. Senatus Populusque Romanus. For the Senate and the people of Rome.
Republic? You speak of republic while coveting a crown?
Marcus Antonius offered me the crown at the Lupercalia festival. I refused it.
And what a pretty play it was! You don't need a crown. They have made you a god.
Mark me, Gaius Cassius Longinus. Support me in my dreams for Rome, and old divisions will be forgotten.
Senators, the war is over!
The drums of dissent have reached a fever pitch.
Rome will not be a monarchy again.
It seems Brutus would
Waiting
start
for
a
it to like
revolution.
grow on its own, you know?
But against what, my friend? We desire the same things.
How can you say that when you have raised yourself so far above the people?
I speak for the people.
You have seized the rights of the citizenry.
No. The people infused with fear and blinded by
I wanna
patriotism
see it happen
offered
on its
up
own kind of
all
thing,
of
no?
their rights to their leader and did it gladly so.
Who made you leader of Rome?
The eternal city herself.
So it's
Caesar
gonna,
will
gonna
not
abide,
be
you know?
reasoned with.
Until like loops.
Senators, we still have a voice in this forum.
I will hear your complaints.
Caesar deigns to listen. Romans rejoice.
Uh-huh. Alright, cool.
You too, my child.
The tyrant is dead. You are free now.
Do I know you? You who strikes from the shadows.
The same fate will come to all despots.
In the end, it is impossible not to become what others believe you are. And I was a god!
There is a new creed now.
Yeah! Rome is eternal! She will never fall to you or your kind.
Freedom is not given, Caesar. It is taken. Requiescat in pace, Caesar.
The kid's leg was
Do you know
just
what you've done?
inside that staircase.
Caesarion would have sat on the throne of Rome.
Listen to the cries in the streets. They call you a dead tyrant's whore.
I am still your queen.
You are a queen of liars and snakes. I fought for you for 5 years. Our people worshipped you. Apollodorus died for you for Egypt.
For Egypt. I am Egypt!
Then be the ruler our people deserve. Or nothing will save you from my blade across your throat. You are the last of the pharaohs.
Hey, I'm Bayek. Hey, that's me. Hey, I'm Bayek now. Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, how you doing?
What happened to the dress physics there? The game's not great.
Bayek. Caesar has been assassinated. Septimius is also dead. I have founded a bureau in the middle of Rome. Yet, no one knows of our existence. Like Amun, we are the Hidden Ones.
I believe in you.
Oh, okay.
The irony of freedom. We are free of each other, yet it brings me no happiness. We must move forward. Remain in our tempest of blood poetry. Despite it all, we dance, and they die. From darkness we have come, and in darkness we shall stay. Humans are not meant to last forever. But this creed will. The creed is the only immortal thing in the world.
Go home. You're free.
I don't want to go home by myself. I'm scared.
Should we take him to the bureau?
No. I'll take you home.
Let nothing grieve you beyond measure, for your life is short and time will claim its toll. But I am no longer who I was. I have renounced all love I once had. I have renounced Aya. I have killed Aya. I am now the Hidden One, known as Amunet. May your victories multiply.
And that's the beginning of the game! Oh. What?
Jump.
Okay. Now what? What do I do? I hate it when games don't end in credits. Hot take. We have to be level 38 for that one, which is the DLC. So, how do I, okay. Master set, what, did I, like, get anything? Do I have things now? I'm gonna put on that shit. I don't like that it had the symbol on it. Like, do I get any? No? Okay. Nothing? Okay. Nothing for being in the game, just, that's it? No credits? There's just no credits? There you go. Oh yeah, that guy totally lied, huh? Maybe I should unban him. That guy totally didn't spoil the game. I mean, it might happen in one of the DLCs. But guys, some guy came in here and spoiled, but maybe it wasn't. But also, it might still be because there's DLC. So I don't know which one to do first. By the way, can someone look up the release order of the DLCs so that I can? Well, I guess they're leveled, right? So I guess the level 38 would be first. Ottoman, you followed during all of that, so it didn't play. But Otto, thank you for the follow. If you're still here, hopefully. I stream every single night at 11 p.m. EST, Monday through Friday. Feel free to come by anytime. I also do my monthly 24-hour streams. The next one will be May 29th, which is coming up, 9 days. And I also do YouTube, where I upload weekly gaming news videos every single Sunday. So if you can skip over on YouTube too, I'd greatly appreciate it. It didn't play because I turn off things when cutscenes happen because I like them to be I like them to be raw, you know.
marry me with my money.
Fuck yeah, this is Black Flag. Fuck yeah. Now it's gone. I was still muted. So, those credits were long as fuck. That was Assassin's Creed Origins. This game it was good. Okay. All right. This game isn't bad. Before I say any of this, I have to preface. This game is not bad. This was a great game, and I had a good time with it the entire time that I played it. Okay. I have to preface that. There was very few points that I can pinpoint where I was having a legitimately bad time. You know, there was no point in this game where I was legitimately bored. Okay. There was no point in the game where I was legitimately bored. At any point. That being said, that doesn't make the game amazing. Okay. There's many points throughout this game that I can point out that are flawed. The big one is the music. I talked about it so much throughout the game. I even played a song over a sad scene that had no music otherwise and improved the scene. There was no music throughout this entire game, minus some repeating tracks like combat. Like there was nothing. So I added music throughout the game to make it better, or not throughout the game, throughout that one point to make it better. And throughout this entire game, there was nothing. There was nothing. You walking across the map and it's just dead silent. I had to queue up a fucking, not that. I had to queue up fucking Arabian and Middle Eastern music in order to make this game passable, because there was just no music. It would have just been dead silence otherwise. That's the biggest flaw. Out of this entire game, that is by far the biggest flaw. Good music. Scratch that. Music, in general, can make or break your game. Mega Man. Is Mega Man as a game that great in comparison to other games that were out around the time? No. Is it a good game? Yes. But in comparison to other games that were out around that time, it very much is just Mega Man. But the music of Mega Man makes it stand out. The music of Mega Man makes that game good. Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is a platformer where you have a shovel. Okay? Many games have done what Shovel Knight has did. Okay? But the music of Shovel Knight makes that game amazing. Moving away from an 8-bit kind of game. Look at fucking Legend of Zelda. Look at Mario. Current day Mario. Hollow Knight. Witcher. Fucking Skyrim. Music can make or break the game. No matter how bad the game is, if you have an amazing soundtrack to go alongside it, it makes the game better. So to release an open world game that is focused on exploration, to release an open world game where you literally make the statement of, whoa, this open world game is huge, and to use that as a selling point, but to then follow up that huge world with zero music throughout the entirety of the story. I think someone said that this game's soundtrack is in total an hour and 15 minutes long. We played this game for, it says 26, but I don't think that counts this. And playing for 7 hours, so about 31 hours. We played this game for 31 hours. That is almost just the main mission. We did very little side quests. We played this game for 31 hours. And the soundtrack is an hour and 15 minutes long. That is nowhere near enough attention to that soundtrack. Moving away from soundtrack. Voice acting. Sound design. The voice acting in this game was so bad. Bayek and Aya were good. Everyone else was bad. Cleo was British. They made Cleopatra one of the most famous pharaohs of Egypt. British. Like, come on. Like, moving away from even the main characters, all the side quests, their voice acting was so bad to the point where I can't remember any of the side quests. I don't remember any of them because I had no sense of value in any of the characters. There was an entire quest line in the main quest about starting a rebellion, and that never comes back in the rest of the story. They never even mention the fact that that rebellion exists in the rest of the story. This game is not bad. The game is not bad. It's not a bad game. Okay? Game is not bad. But for an open world game made in... Alexa, when did Assassin's Creed Origins release? I think 2016. She's really quiet. Can't hear. It will release? Yeah? Alexa, turn your volume up to 8. When did Assassin's Creed Origins come out? I think it's 2016, right? I think this was 2016? Am I wrong? The new Animus translates royalty with posh British accents. 2 Roman characters sound this way too. Layla has a sense of humor. Outside of cutscenes and quest dialogue, NPCs revert back to their native Egyptian/Greek Latin speech as a way to demonstrate that the Animus is in fact translating. That's weird. 2018? Like that, maybe you're right. 2017? 2017. 2017, 2018. Same story in either way. It doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. To release an open world game, even ignoring the fact that has a reason to it, the voice acting is still bad. To release an open world game in 2017, 2 years after Witcher, by the way. 2 years after Witcher 3. Okay? 5 years after Skyrim. To release an open world game of this caliber, of this value in 2017, this game does not deserve praise. Okay? This game does not deserve praise. Okay? Talk about where the game did good. So what's this Mummy? Never explained. I think this is one of the DLCs. Let's talk about story and the stuff that is good. Bayek was written extremely well. I didn't like how they shifted the view to Aya like she was the real assassin all along. In fact, I wish they would have split up the story more so that you play as Aya so that she would be more of a character. But like it very much seemed like they were treating her like the main character at the end of the game instead of Bayek when Bayek was the main. They should have split up the gameplay more. Bayek and Aya were written extremely well. I had a lot of care into the mission of Bayek, and I cared about the main quest line because of that, because I liked Bayek as a character, because I had value and the pull of their son's death. They writ these characters extremely well, especially in comparison to everything else. These characters are written extremely well to the point where they really mattered to me throughout the story, and every assassination of like these cultists had value because of that. It's just unfortunate that they had to be in a game with the gameplay that it did, and the no music and everything else. If this game was a linear story for just Aya and Bayek, this game would be so much better. But because it's an open world game, it suffers from the strife that a lot of open world games struggle from, which is an empty world and side quests that don't matter. So, and the combat, although some of the combat was done pretty good, it ends up becoming very generic and repetitive throughout the game, which I feel they addressed in Odyssey, and I feel like Odyssey did gameplay better. Unfortunately, Odyssey didn't follow suit with a good character and just didn't care about writing at all. Hopefully Valhalla is different. Either way, this game was good. Maximum. But it does not get better than good. This game never leaves good. There is not a single moment in this game that I could even utter the words of it being great. No, there is not a single piece of this game that I can say this was a great part. The entire game as a whole was anywhere between bad to good. And that is not a good thing. So I think this game deserves a 4. Okay, that's where I'm sitting. I wish it was better, because I love the Egypt vibe, and I love Bayek and Aya to death. They were the best part of this game. But everything else drags them down. I think this game deserves a 4 out of 10. I agree with you guys. I think 4 out of 10 is where I'm sitting too. I think that is the maximum that I can give it. Now, there is DLC to this game. I think we're going to take a little break. We're going to take a little break on this game. Do something different tomorrow. I have some releases that we can do. But I'm here for a reason. If you watch now, 2 girls, 1 cup, I will donate you $50. Okay, first off, Alex, 2 girls, 1 cup isn't that bad. Second off, no. I don't dance. Third off, so I think we're gonna take a break from this game. And then and then tomorrow we might do something different depending on where we're at. And then we'll come back and do the DLC. Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll come back and do the DLC soon. I think we're gonna take a little break, a little breather, you know. But yeah.